So I finally managed to move Liza. So the ambulances are still there. They still haven't left. And they're most likely continuing CPR inside, trying to stabilize the patient. But yeah, hopefully it will end well. I don't know if it was a kid or an adult, but yeah. I also just remembered similar but not similarly harrowing, but yet not so, let's say, oh, this is I think the best looking snowman that we have seen so far, but not so, let's say, health concerning. Well, it's also health concerning, but not so as much as, you know, like a stroke or heart attack. So and there we have another winter duck. Mele, kuđe se te boji? Vemo lepo okrog. Lej, boji se te, no. Lizi, ne može se prevohati. Too scared to come near Liza. And she just wanted to sniff. So, in primary school, elementary school, I was a long time member of Photo Video Krožak, which would be translated as Photo Video Circle. Basically, you know, in United States you have AV clubs, basically the same thing we have here. We don't call them clubs, we call them circles, you know, as a circle of friends, circle of people with similar interests. And you know, one of the circles that I belonged was also photo video. So we learned, so this was pre-digital era. So, you know, we learned how to do analog photography. Lepo povohamo, eko, se poznamo. Sam kako smo zdaj? Eko. Dio, greva tukaj, Lizi. So, we know this dog, we have met. Old fellow. Not scared of Liza at all. We will not go to the dog playground, which is behind the building, but we will go here by the Vodnikova road. So, I was a long time AV circle member, and so we were doing, you know, analog photography. We also learned how to develop, you know, photos in the black room. We were taught how to use camera. So, you know, we still had cassettes in those days. We also learned how to, you know, edit stuff, how to record, you know, how to zoom, lighting, you know, focus, everything like that, you know. So it was, you know, once a week, 45 minutes. In the last year, so when was I in the 8th grade, I was basically the only member, so me and the teacher. There were not a lot of, you know, interests in some of these circles, and basically teacher said, I have already taught you everything that I know. So at that time, this was my 4th year in the circle, so I was member since the 5th grade. But yeah, because, let's say, of my proficiency, The teacher, let's say, used me or engaged me to cover some school events, recitals, I don't know, plays, school events. And one of those events, that it was basically in the school, in one of the lower grades. It wasn't even for for parents or outside audience. There were just kids having some sort of recital or something like that. I don't really remember, but I was filming people, the kids reciting poems, or I don't know what, I can't remember fully. And when all of a sudden one of the kids, a boy, just drops down and he started convulsing. And fortunately his teacher knew about his epilepsy, and of course she knew what to do. She put him in recovery position, made sure that he didn't swallow / bite off his tongue. And yeah, after a couple of minutes, the children, including me, so other pupils, we were sent out from the class to wait outside, and then he was all right in a couple of minutes. But yeah, when you are a kid, stop, it just ended the green. Wait, greva tukle okrog. We will go around. No, pridi gremo, no, dajmo, premikamo se. So yeah, when you're a kid and something like this happens in front of you, it can be quite traumatizing, especially if you do not know what is going on. Basically at that point, for me, it was, at that point I have seen some, let's say, worse things. So I cannot say I was used to it, but I wasn't, let's say, petrified. So yeah, but it was one of event in my life that I will never forget. And that kid afterward was fine. Perhaps just a little bit too much nervous regarding performing or reciting in front of the whole class. Little bit hormones, and yeah, little imbalance in hormones, and then you have epilepsy. So yeah, and let's cross. So yeah, this is it. Thanks for watching, and if you have any similar stories, please let me know. I have plenty of such stories that happened to me, or alternatively that I have witnessed it. So if you want to hear more of such stories / recollections, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks.